Hello, happy winter solstice to all. I am so happy to be sharing this magical day with you, and I wanted to share what is nearest and dearest to my heart, and that is hypnosis and utilizing this incredible modality to strengthen our connection to our highest self, to strengthen our own opportunity to really change the way we think, the way we behave, the way we live in the world. And we can also activate new, exciting things in our life through hypnosis, such as cultivating deeper compassion for ourselves and for others, learning to forgive ourselves and others, and so many other wonderful aspects. Hi Ryan, welcome. So I'm wearing purple lipstick to honor the new future that we're heading into, the age of Aquarius, and I have a feeling that people in the future will wear purple lipstick all the time, so I thought, why not get started now? So I'd like for you now to just get nice and comfortable, nice and relaxed. Welcome, Dakota. And please make sure, Ryan says purple is the color of hypnosis. I dig it, Ryan. I feel you, bro. Before we begin, it's very important that no one is driving their vehicle or riding their bike or riding their roller skates. We need everyone to be at a safe place where they can close their eyes. And actually, before we jump into the hypnosis, I just want to mention a few things about the age of Aquarius and what I've been tuning into from other astrologers and wellness practitioners and people within the metaphysical realm and research. And what I've really gathered is that it's a new era where we're rebuilding our structures, we're rebuilding our foundations based on ideals that benefit the collective. How cool is that? And it's a time of discovery, exploration, freedom, trusting our intuition as we are ultimately the wise, divine guidance system within our lives. It's all within us. And also the age of Aquarius really signifies a lot of forward movement, fast movement. So if you feel like things are moving so rapidly, they are, and they're going to continue to speed up. So I think it's really important that we take this time to really expand and adapt to these changes, as life will only continue to keep going and more things are going to be coming our way, to really find the time to ground ourselves and to look within and to get a hold of those runaway thoughts. The monkey mind can just take over the complete day. And as we move into the future, it's really important that we stay grounded and that we stay present so that we can honor and cherish every moment, moment to moment. If we're worried about the future or if we're stressed about the past, we're not in the future, and that can distort the decisions that we make. So meditation is a wonderful practice to really practice developing that awareness. And that's how we can ultimately make better decisions in our lives, to take actions that impact ourselves and others in beneficial, positive ways so that we can live a more fulfilling life. So this is very powerful. So I will now guide you into a really fun hypnosis where we're going to take all of those aspects of the Aquarian age and anchor them into our subconscious mind so that we can really shed the things that are holding us back, the limiting beliefs that are holding us back, that say we're not good enough, or we're not smart enough, or we don't feel empowered, we're not confident. We need confident, courageous, wise leaders in the world now more than ever. So it's all of our duty, our sacred duty to ourselves and to others to make a beneficial impact on the planet. And I think this hypnosis can help guide you in a positive direction. So now you can close your eyes. Again, if you're just tuning in, make sure that you are not driving a vehicle, you're not riding your bike, you're not roller skating, you're here in the present moment, and you can just set your phone aside and you can close your eyes. And just begin to settle in, finding that sacred breath. Tuning in to the present moment. And as you begin to relax, allow yourself to take in a nice, big, deep, healing breath. Breathing in and relaxing, calming energy. Breathing out. Releasing any tension and stress of the day, and just let it all go. Allow yourself to sink even deeper and deeper down. So calm and so peaceful. And for the present, you will remain aware, listening to the sound of my voice until the session is finished. Relaxing and sinking down. And imagine now that somewhere right above you there is a beautiful light shining down on your head. And allow that light to begin to soak into you. Relaxing all of the muscles in your forehead, down your cheeks, through your jaw, easing tension there in your jaw. And now the light moves down through your neck and throat, and then moves into your shoulders. You might even feel as though a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Now breathing very deeply, you let go and relax even more. Let the light now begin to move down your arms, through your elbows, your wrists, your hands, all the way down to your fingertips. Now allow that soothing light to penetrate your chest, filling your heart and lungs with calming, peaceful light. And as you sink even deeper and deeper down, allow the light to penetrate all of the muscles in your back, releasing any tension there in your back, just releasing and letting go. And as you sink even deeper and deeper down, allow the soothing light to seep into your stomach, down your hips, your legs, your calves, and your ankles, down through your feet, all the way down through your toes. As you continue to listen to my voice, should any bothersome thoughts come to mind, just send them away with an exhaling breath. Any emotions that seem to be getting in the way, you can acknowledge them and then send them out with the breath so that your emotional self can still be quiet and calm. As you continue to focus your attention on the sound of my voice, you will allow yourself to remain completely comfortable and relaxed. As you allow yourself to relax, letting go. And as I count down from 5 to 1, you will easily just drift to your desired state of relaxation. 5, allowing the body to feel heavy. 4, feeling calm and at peace. 3, sinking even deeper down now. 2, just let go. And 1, drifting comfortably to your desired state of relaxation. And while you sink even deeper down, as you listen to the words that I'm saying, I want to tell you a story. And just imagine and follow along and use your imagination. Pretend if you'd like to. But long, long ago, there was an amazing individual. A person so bright and so profound that this one individual changed the future for the community and led a path toward even deeper understanding of the purpose of life on earth. And this beautiful individual is you. And you grew up living amongst an amazing community, a group of individuals that lived high on this mountain, the very top of this mountain. And they were known as adventurers and explorers. But throughout their journey, they were met by large predators, even hostile neighbors. They experienced rugged terrain, and questionable climate. And this let their hearts grow hard. And so they decided long, long ago to move to the top of this mountain where they could be safe and secure, and they could see if there were any potential threats coming their way. But as time went on, the community, limited in their resources, they built their homes with all that they had, all that they knew. They built their homes of twigs and branches and leaves. There wasn't much at the top of this mountain. And life on top of the mountain, it was safe. It was somewhat comfortable. It was all that most of the people had known. But every season, a big gust of wind would ravage the community, and all of their homes were destroyed. And season after season, they would rebuild with their twigs and branches and leaves, until one day you said, enough. There has got to be more to this life than repeating the same story over and over again. We were explorers, and I want to explore and discover, and I think there's a better way to live. And as you told the community, I'm leaving. I'm going to find us a new home, a place where we'll still be safe, but we'll have a much better life. And we can play and have a good time and enjoy our existence, not always worry about outside impacts and influences. And the entire community was so startled by your revelation that they told you it's not safe. There's large predators. There's hostile neighbors. There's rugged terrain. We're up so high you could slip and fall and no one would know. And you even heard some people in the back say, I doubt they can even do this. They won't last a minute. And then others joined in and they said, you have to go protected. Here, take all of this armor. This is from way back in the day when we used to fight battles. And we have this leftover armor that we haven't had to use. You have it. And so everyone gathered around you and they put on this big metal helmet. You could barely see out of it. And big, heavy metal armor across your arms and your chest, covering every area of your body. And you thanked them for this protection. And you told them that you would come back and share the amazing new land that you are going to find so that they can have a wonderful life too. And this excited you and activated you, and you were scared too. But down you went, down the mountain, the steep slope. And it was difficult, and you were terrified of all of the outside external forces that could hurt you, that could kill you. And you were all alone. And you walked for miles and miles and miles down this mountain. And you get so tired from carrying all of this weight. resisting taking another step. Yet you're thirsty. You're thirsty for a new life. You were thirsty for play and adventure and exploration. So you kept going. And as you kept going, the armor got heavier and heavier and heavier. And it truly was holding you back from your journey. But the thirst was overwhelming. And so you looked within and said, where could I possibly find water? And you trusted yourself and your knowledge that water always flows downhill, and eventually it's going to collect. And sure enough, you were right. You followed your instincts and your intuition, and you come to a beautiful pond, gorgeous crystal blue water. It's the perfect temperature out. The climate is much different from down below. And at this beautiful pond, you see the most beautiful woman. And she's dressed in gorgeous robes and golden rope, tying her beautiful robes together. And she has golden hair accessories, and her hair is just long and flowing and gorgeous. She's the most beautiful woman you had ever seen. And there she is, holding this large clay water pitcher. And she's holding a cup of water just for you, as if she knew that you were coming. And you're so excited to take a sip of that water. You thank her. And as you take a sip, this cleansing, cool water trickles down your throat, and it activates a remembrance. You remember what it's like to be in the moment, to be on an adventure. And as you drink even more water, this water is cleansing and purifying you. And you ask this woman, who are you? How did you know I was coming? And she said, I am your highest self. I am always with you. But because you were present in this moment and not afraid of what could potentially come to you, you were able to receive the wisdom. And she offers to help to remove the armor. And as she helps you remove the armor, removing the helmet, you see clearly now. You can see the way, you can see your path, you can see your highest self, and you see your reflection in the pond, in the water. And she helps to remove the armor from your arms, and this heavy metal, as it's lifted from your body, it removes the negativity that was surrounding you. As you realize that it's time to make some changes. And you remove the armor from around your knees and your calves and around your feet. And as the armor is removed, the fear, the anger, the self-doubt, and all of the limitations that have kept you from taking the steps necessary to achieve what you desire most. Removing the heavy metal around your thighs, notice the difference in how you're already feeling. You're beginning to feel lighter. Thoughts or feelings of self-doubt, they now begin to remove the old rusted metal from around your stomach, removing the fear of the unknown, the fear of what has happened in the past, the anger, those uncomfortable feelings that you felt for so long in the pit of your stomach. That feeling that in the past kept you from going after what you've wanted. And as that heavy metal is lifted, you begin to feel a sense of freedom. The motivation to put aside your fears and go after your dreams. The armor is removed from around your back, and all of the weight of the past is lifted from you, freeing you from the weight of past disappointments, allowing you to let go of painful, dark, heavy memories of the past. And notice how different you're feeling as more and more of this heavy armor is removed and lifted. Feeling the change, lifting away the fear, the anger, the limited beliefs that have been holding you back. Feel how your arms can move freely, and you can reach out now and grab what you really want. Grasp life completely. And as the armor is removed, you look down at your body and you see that it's grown strong from having to carry so much. And that actually having a stronger body from experiencing all of that, all of those emotions, has actually made you into who you are right now in this present moment. And your higher self helps to remove the armor from around your chest, the heavy metal that's been restricting your heart, all the sadness, the hurts you've been holding there in your heart. As the heavy metal is removed, feel your heart begin to expand. Yet you can't quite remove the heavy piece from the heart just yet. And as you center into the present moment, you know exactly what to do. And you reach in your pocket, and there you find a key. And the key is the exact key for the lock on your heart. It was in your pocket the entire time. And so you unlock the lock on your heart. And the armor is removed. And you begin to feel an even greater love for this moment, for this life, realizing that everything is sacred and everything serves a purpose. Realizing that you are actually home. You've come home to yourself. And once you realize all of these beautiful new revelations, the water bearer begins to pour this divine wisdom over your body, cleansing and purifying and releasing whatever it is that is still lingering in you right now. And let go. And allow this divine wisdom to penetrate into your body, into your cells, into your muscles and organs and tendons and bones, cleansing and purifying your mind. And as you open your eyes from feeling this incredible showering of divine wisdom, you remember that you're not alone and that we're all one. And you think back about your community and how you want them to experience this too. And as you look back to go up to the top of that mountain to help the others, you realize that they have followed you down the mountain and that they needed a leader. They needed a guide. And you were the courageous explorer that was able to do so. And they followed you in secrecy, but they noticed. And as they surround you now, in this joyful celebration of a whole new life, where you're free to explore and to discover and to be deeply connected to the present moment, open to receive divine wisdom and guidance, open to listening to your own intuition, and to continue your journey to explore, to play, and to be free without the limitations from the past. Light of the light, enlightened. And taking a moment to just allow all of this beautiful wisdom to sink down throughout all planes of existence, throughout all time and space. Take a big breath in and release. And as I bring you back up, remember that every time you take a sip of water today, you are reminded of the divine wisdom that cleanses and purifies you, reminding you of the power of the present moment. And as I count from 1 to 5, 5, you will be wide awake, feeling absolutely wonderful in this new age. 1, remembering any time that you take a sip of water today, you are reminded that you are courageous, You are free. And you are in the present moment. 2, beginning to wake up now. 3, you can now wiggle your fingers and toes as you're coming up nicely now. 4, ready to step into the courageous leader that you are, to live a more fulfilling life as you are free and you are empowered. And 5, wide awake, feeling absolutely wonderful all over. And take all the time that you need to come back up here in this beautiful present day and time. December 21st, 2020. Happy winter solstice, everyone. And if anyone would like to discuss perhaps how they feel, I am here for you. I'd love to hear what you thought about the hypnosis. Or if you'd like to discuss the age of Aquarius, I'm happy to discuss. I will go over some of the things I talked about in the beginning about this incredible time. And the age of Aquarius really signifies discovery and forward movement and the speeding up of everything, and how important this time is that you remain grounded and centered in your own power, in your own light. And also this time signifies information, discoveries, your own inner genius, information being shared, and also as a collective, we're going to be seeing things that benefit the whole, which is wonderful. There's also rebuilding of structures, the foundations that we've been living with for so long, we're realizing aren't benefiting everyone the way that they could be. And so we're rebuilding and we're starting over. So it's going to take time. But as you are rebuilding and stepping into this new age, it's so important that being is more important than doing and getting. And what I mean by that is doing and getting is if I am, oh, that's wonderful, so amazing, just what I needed, can't wait to do more. Oh, I'm so glad. Doing and getting, if I get these things, I will then feel better. If I acquire all these things, my life will be better. If I go to school and get the degrees and do this, I will be accepted by society and my family and others. I will then be validated. Those are just 2 examples, doing and getting. But as we enter this new age, it's all about being. And by being, we can fast track towards what we actually desire. Because if we are being the leaders, and if we are being courageous, even if we're scared and nervous and uncertain, that's okay. step into the beingness. What would it feel like to just be courageous and pretend, play, be curious as to what that would feel like to be that. And that can rapidly change your state and completely divert the limiting mind to take over. So that's a powerful, powerful piece of advice in regards to the new age of Aquarius. And let's see what else. Also, I wanted to anchor in intuition. So this is so important. Why? Because when we follow our own intuition, we're being true to ourselves. And how do we do that? We do that by being present in the moment, not worried about the future and what could potentially happen, or fearful of repeating past mistakes from the past. You're here in the present moment, and you can deeply root into that great awakening that's here for you to develop your own intuition. The age of Aquarius will also be all about exploration. We're going to be asking more questions. And I invite you to explore all that you are here to be. And to do that through the being. Not so much the doing and the getting, but the being. And right now we need lots of leaders and teachers and healers. And every single person has an important role in this. We all are our own leaders, and we all make a difference in other people's lives. So let today be a moment where you begin to step into that leader that you are with courage, curiosity, and way more play. To be enlightened is to lighten up. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day today. Get your purple lipstick on because we're in the future, baby. And this was such an honor. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear from all of you as to how you liked it. And I'm happy to be doing more of these if you'd like. Enjoy your winter solstice.